So you guys absolutely killed the first tier list video, so thank you guys very much. If you guys missed that, I'll link that up here. We were ranking our catcher position to see, who the best catcher is compared to who the worst is. And this one will be our first baseman. So just like the last one, these are just my opinions. I know you guys might not agree with them, but if you guys do or don't, please leave a message down below. Let me know what you guys think. I do play a lot of Battle Royale, so that's heavily weighted. I do play some ranked seasons too, so just, keep that in mind as we're working through this. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video, you guys. We just got under 40 last time. Let's see if we can get over 50 likes on this video. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So in this tier list, they are all diamond cards. I know we had a couple golds in the last round, but these are all gonna be diamond cards. And the first one we'll lead off with will be Jose Abreu. Now, this Jose Abreu card, he is a Player of the Month path card that we had, a monthly award card. We're going to go ahead and throw him in the B tier. I do like him. I've used him in BR quite a bit. He's been really good. Always enjoy his swing. Next, we have Jeff Bagwell. I will tell you what, Jeff Bagwell, to me, I think is absolute cheeks. I never like his swing. I'm not very good with him. Go ahead and put him in the D tier. And that leads us next to Rod Carew. Rod Carew, man, I don't know. Some people are really hit or miss with him. He has no power, but sometimes he gets random home runs. I don't know why. For me personally, just don't really like him. Go ahead and put him in the D tier. Now we have our tops now, Bobby Delbeck. I really like Bobby Delbeck's swing. I think he currently has a bronze card as I'm recording this. I usually love taking him as a bronze card. If he's playing up too, you can get his power almost both up to 90. I do like his tops now card. Gonna go ahead and throw him in the B tier. Next, we have Chris Davis. Now, Chris Davis in real life, not very good. MLB the Show, his all-star card, especially in BR, very good. I love his swing. Gonna go ahead and throw him in the A tier, our first A tier here. Probably one of my favorite first basemen in this game will be this Adam Dunn card. I don't know what it is. His swing just correlates with me. I love his gold card, his rookie card. This diamond card is just as good, especially in BR, man. I hit absolute nuke shots with him. We have Edwin Encarnacion is his breakout card. This is a very, very good card as well. And I think he does play third too. So, I mean, if you guys get a pinch, throw him at third. Now, I will say he's not a very good fielder, so it's probably not the best idea. But he does have a really good swing. Go ahead and throw him in the A tier right here. One of our new legends here is Prince Fielder. I think this was a ranked seasons World Series award. It might have been one of the first ones as well. For some reason, this Prince Fielder just did not correlate with me. I don't know what it was. I'm actually going to put him in the B tier. I actually love this. This dude is awesome, had a great career, but this card, this all-star card, did not click with me. We do have Jimmy Fox next. Jimmy Fox does have that secondary position as a catcher, but if you do put him on first base, very good, great swing, put him in the A tier. Okay, moving along here, we have our first live series card. It will be Freddie Freeman, the first baseman for the Braves. Now, again, another card that has an amazing swing. Absolutely love using him. I'm sure at some point we're going to get some higher tiered card of his as well. Whether it is a cycle, he did his here for the cycle last week. Go ahead and actually put him in the A tier. This Lou Gehrig card might be the first one that might be a little controversial for you guys. I loved Lou Gehrig's 99 card last year. I don't know what it is. This one did not do well with me. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I didn't really love this card. Gonna go ahead and throw him in the B tier. Once we get that 99 card, though, I think I'm gonna bump him up once we get that card because I absolutely loved it last year. The All-Star Jason Giambi will be the next card here. I really always love Jason Giambi's swing. I think he always has a really, really good swing. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier here. I haven't really used him a ton, so I don't really want to talk too much about him, but I have used him in the past, and I think in past years I've always loved his swing. Our next live series card will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Another card that I actually really do like. Next to is actually the monthly award card. I'm gonna put this one in the B tier, but I will say this award card that he has for Vladimir Guerrero, I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier. I really like using him. I used him on my ranked season squad for quite a while. Use him in Battle Royale as well. I mean, a very, very good card. Yuli Gurriel will be our next card right here. He is a live series card. Really have never used him. I don't think most people ever do. Gonna go ahead and put him in the C tier. Don't know much about him. Don't really like his swing. So we're gonna go ahead and put him there. We have Todd Helton, this rookie card. I think it came out pretty early in the game. I've used it in BR. He actually has a really good swing. I know last year I think it was his first use in the game. We're gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier. I do like Todd Helton. I think he's always pretty dang good in this game. Now, next we have Keith Hernandez, who, whatever reason, man, you guys know he does have a great fielding. He's always been a great fielder. He did have some decent offensive years, but no power whatsoever. We're gonna go put him in the D tier. I've never really liked him. Don't really like his swing. Go ahead and put him in the D tier right here. Now we do have our tops now. Rhys Hoskins. I love Rhys Hoskins' swing. I know a lot of people either love it or they hate it. I am in the on the first part where I really do love his swing. Go ahead and put him in the A tier. I've used him in BR quite a bit. Always really good. Next we have Paul Konerko. Paul Konerko has a great swing as well. There are a lot of people that I know that bat really well with him. I don't know what is with the swing or what correlates there. Go ahead and put him in the A tier as well. We have Edgar Martinez. Now I will say I haven't really used this card at all this year, but I will say in the past I've never really liked his swing either. He's not a guy who usually has a lot of power. He has a lot of contact. You guys know, he obviously was a fantastic hitter. Finally got in the Hall of Fame as well. Gonna go ahead and put him in the B tier. I don't love him. Just gonna put him there for right now. Now we do have a Don Mattingly Yankees card. I don't really like his swing. I tried to use it a couple of times, just didn't do well with him. Gonna go ahead and put him in the C tier right here. We have a nice Fred McGriff. Now Fred McGriff always has a really good swing in this game. I've always loved using him. I've used him in BR quite a bit too. Gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier. Love his swing. Really good card. Now this Live Series Max Muncy and the 42 Max Muncy. I've always loved his swing. I've always been really good with it. For whatever reason though, this year not been great. I don't know why. It just is not working for me this year. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Live Series at a C tier. I'm gonna put the Max Muncy 42 card at a B tier. Again, not a card I really love using for some reason. It just isn't working for me this year. So go ahead and put him there. We have our first Eddie Murray card, a veteran Eddie Murray card. I've used this one quite a bit as well, especially in BR. Now, this one doesn't have a lot of power. That's one thing about this card. It doesn't have a lot of power. And for whatever reason, in past years, I was not very good with Eddie Murray. But this card, when we talk about the 99 later, but this card right here, put him in the C tier, which leads us to Stan Musial. This Stan Musial card does not have a lot of power. His new 99 card, though, very good. We're gonna have a debut video out for you guys on that one, so make sure you guys check that one out. He's not in this tier list. This was made a little bit earlier, and neither is that Joey Votto card, so just to preface that too. So this Stan Musial card, gonna go put him in the D. Not very good. I don't really like him. We have our last Live Series card here. It will be Matt Olson from the Oakland A's. I really have always loved his swing. I think he's got a great swing. He's got a lot of power too. He's having a fantastic year. Very good year. Going to go ahead and throw him in the A tier. Now, next is probably my favorite first baseman in this game, Big Papi. Now, I don't know what it is, but he just does well for me. I think every debut video I've had this year, he's had a home run, and his batting average just keeps climbing. I finally got above 400 again, and that's playing in ranked seasons. I really don't ever draft him in BR. So that should show how good he is. I'm going to actually list him first because I think he actually is the best first baseman. I'm kind of going to go with the S tier, list him who I think is the best, and kind of go from there. We do have Babe Ruth next. Babe Ruth is another great card. I can't wait for his 99. We've been waiting a long time for his 99 card. Again, I'm going to put him in the S tier. I think he's very good. Always love using his cards. We have Dom Smith, the 42 card. This was a good one in the beginning. All these 42 cards, it's kind of sad because I haven't used them for a long time because they've been out for so long, especially in ranked seasons. But, you do get those drafts, so you do get them in BR. I did really like this Dominic Smith card. Gonna go put him in the A tier right here. Okay, this one might be a little bit of a homer pick. You guys can tell I am a Pirates fan in the back. But I will say, Willie Stargell, I love him. I've always really liked him, especially in BR. Now in ranked season, you get to those Hall of Fame legend difficulties, a little bit tougher to use him, but this is solely based on my BR experience with him. I'm putting him in the S tier, and I know that might be a little controversial for some people, but I think I bat above 500 with him, and that's with like 30 to 40 plate appearances, so he's always been very good for me. Frank Thomas, again, another card that has a really good swing. I don't think I really used this one this much this year. His 99 card back in, I think 19 was like the best freaking card ever. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier. I do like him, but I haven't really used him a ton, and I don't want to, spoil it with any more with him. Okay, this one is probably my most controversial pick, I think, of the entire one. Jim Thome just did not do well for me this year. I don't know why I couldn't get it going with him. BR, ranked, all that stuff. It just did not do well for me. His swing did not correlate. I don't know what was the deal, but I'm going to put him in the B tier. I know that's probably the most controversial one we have right here, but I just was not good with him, unfortunately. I wish it was a lot better, but just did not work for me. We have Tino Martinez. I think this card's absolute garbage. We're going to go ahead and just throw him in there because I don't think he's very good. We do have Joey Votto. So like I said, there is no Player of the Month Joey Votto in this list. If there was, I would put him up in the A tier. He is close to the S tier for me. I do really like him. He's always had a really good swing. This 92 card is the exact same way. Gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier right here. Now, Vladimir Guerrero, this home run derby card, very, very good. I actually have on my bench now because I do start Big Papi. We're gonna go ahead and put him in the S tier, and I'm actually gonna put him number 3 behind Adam Dunn because I still love Adam Dunn a ton. Now we do have our first variation of Will Clark. I don't think there's been another card release of his yet that I know of. I'm not positive on that, but I've never really used this card. I do think in the past he's had a pretty good swing, but again, never used this card, and I probably will never use it. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the C tier. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw him there for right now. Now we do have our home run derby Prince fielder, who, like I said earlier, his 92 all-star card did not do very good with, but with this card, very, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the S tier. I used him for quite a bit. Had a nice little team build with him in the home run derby as well. Now this is kind of another weird one. We do have our home run derby Matt Olson card. Now I did put his live series as an A. I don't know what it is. This one I did not do very well with either. I usually do really good with his swings. I mean, I still think he's a very good card. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and throw him in the A tier, which actually I'm going to go ahead and throw the other Matt Olson in there as well, just because we can get all the Matt Olsons out of the way. I think he's the A tier first baseman. He's got pretty good splits too. I don't know. His live series I do really well with, but the other two cards, not as much, but go ahead and throw them all in the A tier. Next, we have our Trey Mancini home run derby card. Now, Trey Mancini, I think, has a fantastic swing. You know, he's had a pretty good year. He does have a silver card. He has that gold veteran card as well. Always love using his cards. Going to go ahead and throw him at the A tier. Now, we do have our Eddie Murray. So, well, like I said earlier, the veteran Eddie Murray did not do very well with, but this 99 Eddie Murray, very, very good card. I don't know if his swing is different than the veteran. I mean, he's got that really weird stance. I think this is another card too where people are really good or they're really bad with him. He is an S tier for me. I'm going to go ahead and throw him up here right behind Vladimir Guerrero as well, because I do think that Eddie Murray has a very good swing, and he's a switch hitter, which obviously is a very, very good thing in this game. John Olerud, again, you don't need to talk much about him. I don't think anybody's ever used that card. I hope you guys never use that card either. We do have our Pete Alonso home run derby card, another great card. He's got, he's got that gold card, which I do really well with. He just has a really good swing too. Gonna go ahead and throw him up here. Anthony Rizzo signature series card. I only got to use this card like one time, but I think I go like 3 for 4 with him. That was in a ranked season game on Hall of Fame. Anthony Rizzo always has a really good swing. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in the A tier. I think he's a good card. I just haven't used him a ton. We're getting down to our last 5 cards here, which I absolutely love almost all these guys too. This Jonathan Scope monthly award card. I just recently did a battle royale run with him. Now I'm batting literally almost 600 with him. I think it was like 585 or like 587 or something random like that. I have a lot of sample size with him. Again, this is a battle royale kind of, mindset right here. Very good card. Always has a really good swing. I think last year they had him, there was another monthly award card that he had too. That was amazing. It was like an 88 or something like that. Gonna go put him in the S tier because I really do love him. Miguel Sano, the diamond card as well. Only use this card in BR, but absolutely hit nukes. It is on All-Star, so you guys know that that's kind of how it is. Miguel Sano, I'm putting him as an S tier too. Now, Jared Walsh. This Jared Walsh card I wanted to love. I tried to use him. I sucked with him, man. I don't know what it is. I feel like I do pretty good with this live series card. Now, I haven't used the live series card for a while now, but I mean, I always love Jared Walsh. I usually love his swing. I'm going to put him at B tier. I know that that's probably another controversial one for you guys, but again, it did not correlate with me. I couldn't get it going. Unfortunately, I wanted to love him, but I just couldn't. Nicholas Castellanos, this card was amazing. Love this card. I know this will be a secondary position as well, but I really love Nicholas Castellanos. I wish I could use him more, actually. I haven't been able to use him for quite a while. I'm going to go ahead and actually move him up here because he is a very good card. Really, really love this card. Going to go ahead and move over these guys too. I'm trying to do like at least the S tier guys kind of in order of how I really love them. I know that, they're a little different overalls, and you have battle royale comes into play as well. But we're going to go ahead and move those guys like that. Now we do have our last pick. It is our home run derby, Jack Pearson. I think this was from 2018 or 19. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe it was 17. One of the home run derby cards, whatever one he competed in. Now this is a primary left fielder. Again, first base is a secondary. But Jack Pearson always has an amazing swing. I always love his swing. Gonna go ahead and put him in the A tier. He's a very good pick to choose in BR. He's got a lot of power, and you guys know power is very, very good in battle royale. So this is our list right here, and I will say I think the best first baseman in the game right now is still Big Papi for me. I do very well with him. I think he's amazing, and I will say I think the worst first baseman in the game is either Stan Musial or John Olerud. I think they're both terrible. I would not use either one of those guys. All right, that does it for our first baseman tier list. Again, you guys, please leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure I will have some different opinions than you guys will, but again, you know, this is just my opinion on these, so take that with a grain of salt if you guys can. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.